You know, women, we are responsible for our black men. And black men, we are responsible for our black women. Okay? So when you see somebody out here that's struggling and they angry and they acting up, you need to pull up, find the issue, especially if you're single. Okay? And if you're not single, you need to talk to your wife or your husband and see if they'll help you with that person if you see something in them. You know, it's time to pull each other up, especially if you're in position. Now, if you in a rut and you need pulled up, you got to put on your own mask first before you can help other people. So you got to help yourself first before you can help anybody else. You know? And if you know somebody in your family that is right and that can show you love, go to them. Tell them what's going on. A lot of times we're very secretive and we don't want nobody to know what's going on. But when it all falls down, the chips all fall down, they're going to see them anyway. Okay? Just like a hand of spades, you put it on the table, they going to see it anyway. So just tell them. You know, a lot of times when we tell them, that pressure and that pain gets pulled off of us. And if you see kids cussing and because the youth is easy to change, easier to change, you know, especially if they're not in a real toxic environment. Okay, so you see them cussing and talking about be this, be that, and you could pull up on them and say, hey, how y'all doing today? Don't go criticizing them first. Let them feel that love first, especially if they 13 and under, because they be cussing like hell. Okay? So you walk up on them and hug them. How y'all doing today? Oh, okay. Y'all out here trying to talk to them girls? No, we ain't doing that. You know, and give them hugs and stuff and say, what y'all doing today? Oh, we just outside. Okay, I heard you cussing. Because once they start talking to you and you see that they respect you, you know that they got some kind of home training. If you hugging them and stuff and they stop cussing and they know respect, then you can say, hey, you know, y'all need to stop cussing like that. You know these grown people's out here. Okay, yes, ma'am. They usually say that. And well, we cuss all the time. Well, you shouldn't. You know, it's just a way to do it. And I don't know. I may have a gift for that. You know, men, they be all rowdy and stuff. But when I come in the room, if they know me, they show me that they respect me. Okay? Even when they don't respect nobody else, they respect me unless they don't know me. And then what I do is, if I know people, I just be like, hey, how you doing? And I just show them love and let them know I respect them too. But if they don't know me and they going to town and they doing something real crazy and real disrespectful, I don't say nothing for a while until they get to know me. And they used to be like, why you don't like me? Why you don't ever talk to me? You hug everybody else. Then you could say, because I don't like how you speak, brother. You know, I love you, but I don't like how you talk and I don't like the message that you putting out. And as soon as they hear that and you are a person of value, they gonna switch out how they talking around you at least. And that's just the step. That's the start of it. Okay? So let's repair our black men, ladies, and men. Because y'all don't have that nurturing effect like women do. So y'all don't have that. And y'all not supposed to. That's for sure. But you can watch what you say around women. And you can clean up how you acting when they not around. So therefore, when you get in the presence of them, you know, you can be of high value to them. Watch what you're doing around your sisters. Because most of the time trauma comes from the brothers that you live with. Seeing what they like, Seeing how they diss their own sisters for a female. Seeing how they disrespect their sisters around another female. Or they care so much about them, they're not even paying attention to how it's affecting them. And now you got the sisters, so toxic, can't never have no husband, can't be with no man, don't know if they like women and men. They all messed up because of their brothers or their father was in the house doing all type of messed up stuff. Okay? So just watch your actions, even if you can't watch ours. We gonna watch y'all's and help y'all. But all we want y'all to do is watch your actions. And see how that helps. You love your sister. Go in the house, hug her, kiss her. When she start bringing up other women and all type of things to keep your attention, you tell her, I don't want to talk about other women. I want to talk about my sister. How you doing? You know, I would love to take you out. Date your date your sister and love her. Now I'm not talking about no in no perverted way, y'all. I'm really talking about love your sister and show her what a man is supposed to treat her like. And you gonna start restoring women. We gonna start knocking them down one by one. Ladies, when you go out today and you in front of a man and he trying to hold the door for you, insist that you gonna hold the door for him. I want to hold the door for you today. Because if you do this for me, I know you do this all the time and somebody need to hold the door for you. Okay? I got game. Y'all hear me? All right. Y'all hear me? Okay, so y'all start doing good stuff. My glass is crooked. Y'all start doing stuff for these men and showing them that you love them. Because, you know, a woman is the only thing that can soften a man like that. A man is out here trying to get it and he out here moving and he just on go mode. He ain't trying to be soft. He got to protect his heart. He got to protect his pockets. He got to be the man. So the only way you can soften a man when he talking crazy to you is talk soft to him. And you lead in love. Because when you lead in love, you going to lead to love. Okay? And respect. Show him that you respect him. Even if he reckless, you love him anyway. Be this, be that. All these H's that. All these H's that. It might be years or years before he act different. But he gonna always wonder why how you doing. That's all you say to him, and how you don't talk to him as much as you talk to your guys, other friends, or anything like that. Because he gonna be like, dang, I want her to want me around more. Cause I noticed that I'm like this and I can't be around my homeboy no more. Cause a man that love you gonna pick his woman first. Okay? So, you know, if it's a real man, only boys that be like, oh, my homies first. That's because you ain't never been loved by no real woman. If you think that your homies come before a female, then that means that you're not in love with your female and you ain't never been in love with no female and no woman has ever loved you. And you probably scarred from the women, the women in your life, your mama, your grandma, somebody big in your family that never treated you right for you to pick a man over a female. Or you a boochie queen. You like men. Either or. Okay? So it's gotta be one. And you might not know the difference. So you might be offended by that. But until you had love, you don't know love. So you don't know when a woman loves you more than herself. She don't put herself out before you. Even if you hurt her, she's still there trying to make it work. And if you're a good man and you don't do that to your woman, that even makes her open up more to you. And when a woman trusts a man totally, that woman, there's nothing you can't have from that woman. Okay? So that man will start acting the part. He'll start seeing that, oh, I only stop by there sometimes and she say hi, but she don't really mess with me. But I seen our boy Ralph and she hugged him because he married and he got a wife. Okay? Let me get my stuff together. Let me try to see this on another side. You know? And even if you don't change totally, You could be like respectful, more respectful with your mouth, your words. And it can change how she feel about you. Because if a woman see a change, she gonna change. Okay? But men, y'all watch what y'all say, and women, pay attention and start being the nurturers you are, the counselors, the loving, honoring women, the unconditional lovers. Because y'all all saying, "Oh, I ain't messing with no man. They cheat, they do this and they do that," but they've been doing it for years. And we still been there. Okay? You don't have to be with them to love them. They can't change unless they become restored. Okay? So you gotta show them the value of good women. And y'all gotta stick in with y'all men, especially the good men that don't mess around and don't do nothing. Y'all gotta stick good in with them and stop cheating on the good men and hurting the good men. So then his boys that don't believe in love will be like, damn, I wish I had a female like that. And vice versa. Okay? Men, be true to your women. Know that your men is always going to try to get you to do something else because they don't believe in women either. Okay? And that's all it takes is for us to change one person. If everybody in this world try to change at least one person, do you know how the magnitude of that? Because of how many people are in this world? You know? So let's love each other. Let's be responsible for each other. Stop saying, oh, I don't care about no dude. Yes, you do. You live them. You're hurting by your whole passion. I posted a short on that where Farrakhan said your whole being wants to be loved, wants to be honored and respected. I don't know exactly his words, per se, but we want that love. I'm a woman. You can't tell a woman about a woman. A woman knows we want to be loved. We got to stop putting stipulations on love. I only love him if he do this. I only love him because he do that. Love him no matter what. That's unconditional love. When you say, I love that man, I don't care what he do to me. You don't have to be with him. And you don't have to stick with him all the time. Especially if you love and love and love and he don't show love. And he don't show that he's changing for that love. And he don't show that he is you know, able to keep that love and nurture that love. You don't have to stay, but you always love him because he's your brother. He's our brother. He's family, even when he ain't with you. Okay? We gotta protect our own and love our own. If we don't, who will? If we don't, who will? Some of us wasn't fortunate enough to be in households that's loved and taught. Some of them, they moms on drugs. Some of them, they dad never was in the picture. They wasn't made out of love, so they, you know, don't know it. So sometimes you gotta show them what it is. And if you can't, leave it to the sisters that's strong enough too. Cause my tolerance ain't your tolerance. And your tolerance ain't my tolerance. Okay? And this is out the brain. I'm just saying, speaking all this stuff. I ain't even got no notes today. Okay? So y'all just love these men and respect these men to the utmost power. And even if you making them good for somebody else, because we hate to say that. Even if we showing them love and they don't even acknowledge it until you break up, you making them good for somebody else. Okay? And he might be better for somebody else. You gonna get the fruit that you harvest, even if it's not through him. You keep planting seeds. You're gonna be like, wow, God showed out this time. The person that you think you love, he gonna make sure you love the other person that you meet. even better. So don't worry about it. You put your 100% in men, especially yours. 100%. Put some percent in other men's. I wouldn't say put 100%, but put some percent in other men and just be kind. Even if you in front of the car behind you and you paying for somebody's meal. Because we need to restore these women too. And y'all need to know that you can't restore nothing if you didn't do nothing from them, to them, rather. You can't restore nobody unless you did something to them. So women, we can't restore us as women. Men have to restore what they messed up. Women got to restore men for what they messed up. Okay? So pay attention to them, women. That's what we do. Pay attention. Find out why. Even if you ain't trying to date them, you could just have a friend and just find out why they got so much trauma. And help these people so we can create families and we can change this world. Because we wasn't like this bad. We wasn't this bad. Our ancestors did too much for us to give up. They paved the way. They gave us freedom. They invented stuff. We got our focus on sexuality more than anything. And sexual content. And we in a spiritual warfare. And stop thinking that you can feed men women. Because a man needs a woman that loves him unconditionally. He might think that's all he needs is sex, 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 but he don't. He need a woman that respects him and loves him and shows him that it's something better out here for you. Let's go to the New York Stock Exchange. Let's have hobbies like getting on a yacht and go across seas with our passports. Let's not go to one location out of the country, but we going worldwide traveling because we thinking different now. Okay? Stop thinking in a box. It's bigger than this. A lot of these men is doing a lot of this stuff because they in poverty. They don't like themselves, like I said. So get them out of poverty. You don't got to pay them, but you can teach them the way. Hey, I want you to know about this credit. There's a job out here that, this dude is doing it, whatever. Give them that. A lot of men be hating when a woman try to put them on game because they feel like they're the man. But men, you can accept help. We don't feel like you weak unless you don't want to do nothing. So if you're doing something, take some advice if you can. If not, you going to feel like you ain't doing nothing because you ain't. Okay? But love each other, y'all. Stop men versus women all the time. No, we together. A woman only thinks that a man is a narcissist and they controlling her because they don't know how to soften that man. Because every woman know that once a man love you totally, he lets you run a lot of stuff. Okay? And then vice versa. A woman is going to let a man run stuff when he running stuff. Okay? It's like who run what? Who tell who what to do? When we realize that we both run it, there ain't one without the other, everything gonna be good. Okay? So women, stop being hard. You be hard, it's gonna be hard. You be easy, it's gonna be easy. All right? I love you all. I ain't gonna be on here no much longer. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and put on your post notifications so y'all won't have to hunt for me. I always say that. And the ones that showing me love, like I said, I love you forever. I love you. I appreciate y'all. And make sure you're sipping it slow. All right.